The time is now 6:52, and let's take a look at the top stories we are following as you head out the door. We begin this morning with WAAY 31 Stephen Dulcisian.
The IHOP employee shot and killed in a deadly shooting last week will be buried today. 57-year-old Roy Brown was killed and his son Jay was wounded by Roderick Turner. Turner has been identified as the IHOP shooter. Turner started shooting after he became angry over his carryout order. It was actually Brown's son who used his own gun to kill the shooter. And Brown's funeral service will begin at 11 a.m. today. Naja.
All right, thank you, Stephen. A warning this morning about a phone scam in Florence. Sheriff's deputies say a man claiming to be Deputy Brooks calls and says that he is with the Florence Sheriff's Department. He then says there's a warrant out, and unless you purchase a $500 Google card, you will be arrested. There will be an orientation meeting tonight in Athens for students and parents to get ready for the first day in the new school building. The new Athens High School opens its doors tomorrow morning for students. That meeting takes place tonight at 5 p.m. at the new Athens High School. The Department of Homeland Security is recalling some 300 employees and putting them back on the payroll. Officials say those employees won't be in the previous roles, but they will make the same amount of money. But there's still no end in sight for the partial government shutdown.
This morning for U.S. citizen Paul Whelan in a pre-trial bail hearing in Moscow. Whelan was arrested in late December on suspicion of carrying out an act of espionage. This morning, Whelan's attorneys said that prior to his arrest, Whelan was given a USB drive which he believed contained vacation photos, but it actually turned out to contain, quote, evidence that constitutes state secrets, according to his attorney. If convicted, Whelan could face 20 years in prison.
An animal shelter in Morgan County is on the verge of shutting down. The shelter doesn't have enough money for supplies to take care of all of its animals. The organization is funded solely on donations. The head of the Morgan County Animal Control says that it could be open to taking in some animals if the shelter closes. For the next 14 months, I-20 and 59 through downtown Birmingham is going to be shut down. Crews are working to build a new connector ramp. State officials say the interstate carries more traffic than any other road in Alabama. The Department of Parking and Public Transit will hold a public hearing tonight. People can discuss Huntsville's transit plan under the American with Disabilities Act. That meeting takes place at the City of Huntsville Department of Parking and Public Transit building on the second floor. A local pizzeria, Sam and Greg's in downtown Huntsville, will officially close its doors Sunday. The owner of the restaurant refused to renew the lease on its current building, so they are now moving to a new location on the south side of the city. We'll let you know when they plan to reopen. Now let's get another look at your